Contrary to popular belief, balancing your relationship and personal goals is actually very easy. You just need to master the 3 key points that I learned from making countless mistakes and through many trials and errors, so that you'll save much more time and energy. Now, before doing anything that you learned in this video, it's important for you to finalize whether or not you're actually willing to maintain a relationship while also focusing on your goals. Because if you are not, then you should consider removing one aspect so that you can make meaningful progress in the other. Now, after you've decided that you are going to be balancing a relationship and your personal goals, then first and foremost, the most crucial step into maintaining a healthy relationship is to be able to master how to handle arguments. Arguing is kind of like a staple food in a certain country. Whenever you go to that certain country, you cannot avoid it since it is normal. Now, most teenage couples argue over text. And every time you argue with your girlfriend, you should follow these 3-step process. Well, firstly, you need to get a grip of your emotions. Do not become too overly emotional and imagine putting all of your emotions in a box and then sealing it. Then after you've done that, the second part is you need to be able to kill them with kindness. Do not reply the same way that they are replying to you. Do not respond coldly or with short messages. Talk to them as you would if you were not arguing with each other. The next step is to give them time and then you can focus on your goals. If you think it's heartless for you to focus on your goals while you're having an argument, well, you have to understand that most couple arguments, especially with teenagers, they are based on emotions. And I'm pretty sure that by now you already know that the nature of emotions is that they dissipate over time. And additionally, most girls don't even want to talk to you properly if you're arguing with them. Now, one more important thing you should do is you should not feed the argument with more emotions. And also don't try to logically argue with your girlfriend because most of the time it will become worse. And I am pretty sure that most people will agree. So again, destroy your emotions, kill them with kindness, and then you can focus on your goals. Secondly, and preferably, you are already able to do this early on in the relationship, and that is you need to inform your girlfriend about your focus on your goals. One reason for fights in relationships is that you are not responding quickly enough based on their standard, which is why it is very important for you to inform them about your goals. Now, I know a lot of you think that being secretive makes a girl more attracted to you, but that's actually only true for the first few months of dating. But if your goal is to actually have a long-term relationship with that person, then you shouldn't be secretive and actually tell them why you are not responding quickly enough. Now, if you keep being secretive while also trying to maintain a long-term relationship, it's like playing a video game for 5 years and you're stuck on the first level. It just doesn't work that way. Basically, treat the person you love not as a person you want to attract, but as a human person you love. This advice is very obvious, but I feel like a lot of men are way too focused on attracting girls instead of learning how to actually love them. And it is quite bad because if you are able to know how to love a woman, you are already 100 times closer to finding the woman that you love and who loves you as well, compared to the people who are just focused on attracting women. Thirdly, and the most important point, do not remain stagnant and aim to improve every single day. The common problem of having a girlfriend, especially when you have goals you want to achieve, is that you'll feel a sense of contentment and laziness. From my experiences from the middle stages of my relationship, I started to become lazy and feel contented with where I am. And I started using that as an excuse to not work as hard anymore. And I really regret it because I could have used my time more efficiently and wisely, and I could have been much more closer to my goals. So please, if you get a girlfriend, do not remain lazy and stagnant. Aim to improve every single day so that one day you are actually able to financially and emotionally support the relationship. A second problem that I also see around many couples is that you spend way too much time together. I know it is important to spend time with your girlfriends because it builds the relationship more. But remember, everything should be at a balance. If you keep seeing each other every single day, every single hour, every single minute, every single second, both of you will become way too familiar with each other and you'll start saying things that you're starting to lose spark. For example, humor me for a second. Have you ever played a game for 5 years and then you just suddenly stop playing because you just get bored? Well, that's the same case in relationship. And I know it is shallow, but it is true. But one thing that most couples forget is that love is not all about the feelings when you kiss each other or see each other. It's about wanting to and being able to commit to a relationship even if you don't feel like it.